set above the rest. Call Gary Meyer at 715-307-1852.
Nice try there, Dorney, on the pop-up to Trevor Gutting for the final bit of the in and outs. Didn't quite get it. And now the Plum City Blues will take the field for their ins and outs. You can see we're about probably 7 to 10 minutes away from first pitch. Gregory Eugene Peters down here running a tight ship, keeping everybody in line, and we're probably going to be real close to 2:15 for first pitch. What do you think, Greg? Pretty much on schedule? Yeah. So I'll let you enjoy the ins and outs here. I'm just going to make sure I get all of my housekeeping done up here in the booth, and we'll be bringing you the Fighting Fish against the Plum City Blues here in about 8 to 10 minutes, I guess. See you shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, your starting lineups for today. First for the Plum City Blues, leading off and playing center field, number 24, Logan Carroll. Batting second and pitching this afternoon, number 18, Hunter Black. Batting third and playing second base, number 2, Caleb Watkins. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 5, Chris Biederman. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 20, Logan Polzer. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, number 21, Lance Johnson. Batting seventh and catching, number 22, Reed Hansen. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 15, Tyler Kilbotton. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 27, Noah Glansluckner. And now for your River Falls Fighting Fish. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 24, Brian Keeble. Batting second and catching, number 2, Trey Larson. Batting third, playing right field, number 10, Ty Tinser. Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 3, Lucas Lutke. Batting fifth and playing center field, number 9, Mitchell Feiereisen. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 14, Big Joel Schaefer. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 8, Kyle Fritz. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 15, the big deal, Dylan Penny.
The big
and
deal.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 7, Josh Item. On the hill for the Fighting Fish, number 6, Weston Lombard.
All right, quickly, I'll go over the starting lineups one more time. Plum City Blues leading off and playing center field, Logan Carroll. Pitching on the mound, batting second, Hunter Black. Caleb Watkins will bat third and play second base. Chris Biederman will be in the four hole. Big Frank, and he'll play first base. Batting fifth, Logan Balzer, and he'll play third base. Lance Johnson will bat sixth and play shortstop. Reed Hansen will bat seventh and catch. Tyler Kilbotton will bat eighth and play right field. And Noah Gunsluckner will bat ninth and play left field. Carroll, Blake, Watkins, Biederman, Balzer, Johnson, Hansen, Kilbotton, and Gunsluckner. There's your starting nine for the Plum City Blues. The River Falls Fighting Fish, it'll be Giebel. Brian Giebel leading off playing shortstop. Trey Larson will catch today and bat second. Ty Denzer will be in right field and bat third. Lucas Ludke will play second base and bat fourth. Mitchell Fireeisen will bat fifth and play center field. Joel Schaefer will play first base. and bats 6th. Kyle Fritz will be in the DH hole and bat 7th. Dylan Penny, the big deal, will bat 8th and play third base today. And Josh Idem will bat 9th and play left field. Weston Lombard, the ace, is on the mound today for the River Falls Fighting Fish. Giebel, Larson, Denzer, Lutke, Fireeisen, Schaefer, Fritz, Penny, Idem, with Weston Lombard on the bump for River Falls. And your Fighting Fish take the field. Everything's synchronized today, and here we go. Boy, the colors, the pageantry this afternoon. Fish win, they get punched their ticket to the state tournament, along with Prescott, who's already done so. Should Plum City knock off the Fish here, there's going to be another one right after this, because then each team will have a loss. Trey Larson behind the dish today for River Falls. Let's take a peek at this once and just see what we got going on. It's windy, it's sunny, but hey, that's not terrible right now. But yeah, I'll go around the board with these cameras, trying to bring you the best I can. Welcome aboard. I'm Kevin Westhouse. Glad you could join us here this afternoon on Championship Sunday. Go ahead and comment in, punch the like button if you like what you see. Got the live chat now open. Let us know where you're viewing from. Comments, concerns, phonetics, jokes, but keep her clean. Thanks, peeps. And glad we could share this afternoon together. On the bump, Weston Lombard for the River Falls Fighting Fish. The big crafty lefty in the old school orange leggings, the white sanitary socks, and he is looking 1982-ish. Looks good. Looks like Weston is nearing the end of his warm-ups. A couple more, and Trey Larson will throw it down. Brian Giebel at shortstop today. You can see him there in your foreground, wearing number 24. And Weston Lombard will face Logan Carroll, Hunter Black, and Caleb Watkins. First three for Plum City. He's ready. Throw her down. Boom. And here we go.
Leading off for the Blues, the center fielder, number 24, Logan Carroll.
Plum City's brought their fans. Good to hear. Weston Lombard throws to his battery mate, Trey Larson, and just misses there, ball one. Logan Carroll, center fielder for Plum City. The one ball pitch, that's high and away, now 2-0. Fish in their bright orange today, white pants. Plum City in the blue tops and the gray pants. The pitch. 3-0. I think he said outside or high. One of the two. I think high, maybe. 3-0. Lombard trying to dial it in. 4 straight, and leadoff batter is on for Plum City. That'll bring up Hunter Black to the dish now, the pitcher.
Number 18, Hunter Black.
There's your leadoff runner, Logan Carroll. See if they get him off to the races. There's a strike. I'm going to leave you right there, maybe, so we can maybe see a steal play. Nobody out. We are in the top of inning 1, just underway. If you just joined us, you haven't missed much. The pitch. Right back to Lombard. That could be 2 to Giebel for 1. On to first. Got him! 1-6-3. Comebacker. Double play. Pitcher's best friend. And that was all started by the pitcher, Weston Lombard.
After the 1-6-3 double play, it's time for the second baseman, number 2, Caleb Watkins.
Now we go to Caleb Watkins with 2 out. Just like that. It looks like Plum City had a promising inning going, and the double play wipes that right off the board. Pours that one right down Hanson Drive. It's 0-1. Caleb Watkins, second baseman, is in against Lombard. And Lombard throws a little wrinkle to the back ankle, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Gas a little bit too good maybe, but slowly grounded to second base. And Lucas Ludke will take care of Caleb Watkins, and that will do it for Plum City here in the top of inning one. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left after half inning of play. Plum City nothing. Your River Falls Fighting Fish coming to bat.
So might as well stop in.
Got a website on there on the scoreboard, getoutandtry.com. Last game, we had a guest up in the booth. Last game, we had Katie Axel up here. She started that website, getoutandtry.com. It's everything St. Croix Valley. A lot of information there. Punch that in the Google box and see what you come up with and check it out for Katie and maybe for yourself. Find something good to do in St. Croix Valley. Boy, sun drenched here now. It's heating up a little bit. Bright green grass against the bright orange jerseys. Got the bunting out. Oh, the pageantry here this afternoon at First National Bank of River Falls Field. The Fighting Fish should be facing Hunter Black, who is on the mound for Plum City. He'll be facing Giebel, Larson, and Denzer to lead off the bottom of inning one. Hunter's ready, and they're going to throw her down. Oh, one more. Now they're ready. Throw her down. And Brian Giebel will make his way to the plate. Shortstop.
Number 24, Brian Giebel.
You can hear a little breeze whipping around down there today. Not too bad, though. And here we go. Let's get underway. Bottom of frame one, no score. Hunter Black delivers down low, ball one. Hunter brought a fan. The pitch. That's upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Hey, Scott, welcome aboard. The 2-0. That one drops in there. A little wrinkle on that. Now it's 2-1 to shortstop Brian Giebel. Hometown favorite. Big grand slam home run on Thursday night. The pitch. Hammered down the left field line, but boy, what a play by the third baseman. I couldn't even get to my switcher fast enough. But third baseman Logan Balzer dives towards the line and snags that one and robs Giebel of extra bases with a line out to third.
Trey Larson.
So Giebel lines out to third for the first out of the inning, and now we're going to Trey Larson. Nice snag over there by Logan Balzer. Giebel squared that up, and Balzer, boom, boom, popped up. Another one right behind third base bag, and I was going to get to that. And that falls in foul territory down to the turf, and Trey Larson will live for another pitch. Yeah, 3 gave it a chase out there in foul territory, kind of in no man's land, and nobody was able to get to it, and Trey Larson will have another crack at it here. Grounder, left side. Third baseman gathers onto first, and another hard hit baseball. But Logan Balzer fielding his position over there
Now
at third
back.
base. Retires Trey Larson for out number 2.
10, Ty Denzer.
Now we're going to Ty Denzer with 2 in the bucket. Denzer is ready, looks to the heavens and says, let's go. Called strike 1 at the knees. Let's look at it here. The sun is right into that camera. It just kind of gives you a headache. High chopper to second. Gathered on 2 hops, throws to first, and gets the speedy Denzer on a ground out. So a line out and 2 ground outs. And that will do it for the Fish here in the bottom of frame 1. They send 3 to the plate. They get no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. 1 complete, nothing.
And our volunteers by placing your trash in the receptacles. And remember, nothing is stronger than the heart of a volunteer.
Sun-drenched afternoon all of a sudden. I've got 80 degrees, 69% relative humidity, winds out of the south at 8 to 10 miles an hour. That's a Wrigley Field wind blowing straight out to left. We had 3 home runs last game. Get one up in that wind to left, and it'll help with the carry, no doubt about it. I think Weston said, I'm ready. Tyler Niebuhr in the house. Tyler, good to have you. Biederman, Balzer, Johnson.
The first baseman, number 5, Chris Biederman.
Chris Biederman is in, and we're ready to go. Speaking of home run power, Chris has some. Weston Lombard, middle of the order here for Plum City here in the top of frame 2. Throws a ball away. The 1-ball pitch. Biederman swings through that over the top of that little wrinkle. It's 1-1. P's at the knees there, now 1-2. And Lombard works ahead. Tries to find the back door on Biederman there and just left it outside on the front porch, and it's 2-2. Lombard has what he likes from Larson and delivers. Right back to up the middle. And a leadoff single for Chris Biederman. That was kind of right into your living room right there. Out of the outstretched arms of Mr. Brian Giebel, and Biederman has himself a leadoff single. Now we're going to Logan Balzer. Nobody out and a runner on. That's high, ball 1. Chopper foul and out of play. There's Biederman. Frank, they call him, from what we understand. Rumor has it, short for Frankenstein. Frank the Tank. So we were told. All the way to the backstop. And Biederman will go down to second on a wild pitch. There's Chris in your foreground now. 2 balls and a strike. Flowing pretty well to center field. Way back at the fence, looking up, gone. And Logan Balzer has left the yard with a 2-run jack here in the top of inning 2. That sounded good off the bat, and many in the house would say that was a no-doubter 2-run home run for Logan Balzer for the Plum City Blues. Got the fat part on that one and turned it around and hit it right over the Kinney Valley Chiropractic Brian Senarowski sign out in deep left center field. Home run. 2-run jack. Now we're going to Lance Johnson. So I'm going to do a little housekeeping here. 2 for Plum City in the early going. Nobody out. Put a juice into that one. Hey, Steve. Welcome aboard. Steve. Greg Peters says, hello, Steve. The 1-1. Softly hit right back to the pitcher. Step and throw. Got him, and there's 1 out. Lance Johnson grounds out back to the pitcher. 1 in the bucket.
Now batting, the catcher, number 22, Reed Hansen.
Reed Hansen now in with 1 out. Fouled away. Another strike on the inside corner. He kind of hops out of the way on that, but Weston Lombard painted the inside corner. All right, I'll tell him that. Fouled away. Hey, Greg. Steve said tell the scoreboard operator they can brighten the board if they need to, if the sun shines on it, hitting the BRI or DIM button on the left side of the panel. Is BRI for bright or dim on the left side of the panel if you want to brighten it? I don't think you want to brighten it in the sun. That looks pretty good right now, though. Thank you, Steve. I just passed that along. It looks pretty good, though. I can read it pretty well. Softly hit, fouled at the plate, and foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. There's 1 out. I didn't know that existed, Greg, so thank you, Steve Menfred. The 2-2 pitch got him on a low slider, and there are 2 outs. So Reed Hansen, a strikeout victim for the 2nd out of the inning.
Next up for the Blues, the right fielder, number 15, Tyler Kilbottom.
Yeah, a real nice start for the Blues. Tyler Kilbottom in now with 2 down. I'll show you between innings. I think they might have futzed with it a little bit. It is bright. The sun's right on it, though, Steve. Oh and 1. The lefty rocks and brings it. That's down. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Boy, nice place for that. That's just going to be tough to hit now. 1 and 2. You can kind of hear and see what's going on. The wind is whipping pretty good. Got him. Outside fastball. And tell you what, after the home run, Weston Lombard dials it in there and gets it 1-2-3 after the leadoff single and the home run. But the Plum City Blues strike first. They get 2 runs on 2 hits. The big 2-run home run by Logan Balzer, and that's where we stand now. So I'm just going to say it again. They get 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and none left after an inning and a half of play. Plum City 2, River Falls nothing. There you go, Steve. See, it's not too bad. I think could use a new paint job, huh? See, the flag is whipping pretty good. It's blowing right out to left. Now, Steve said the numbers can be brighter than that. Just keep pressing the BRI. Oh, he says, Greg just said that's as bright as it goes. Sunny, right on it. Greg said, Steve, put your sunglasses on.
Leading off for the fighting finish in the bottom of the second. The second baseman, number 3, Lucas Lutke.
Lutke, Fire Eyes, and Schaefer, who I have due up here for the Fish. Chopper to second, bare hands it, and gets Lutke on an easy ground out to second base. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 9, Mitchell Fireeisen.
We're going to Mitchell Fireeisen now, center fielder with 1 in the bucket already. Flowing up, right side, giving chase near the line, and makes the catch and makes the play is right fielder Tyler Kilbotton. Right near the home plate for the bullpen area down the line there. Kilbotton got over there, and I'm just going to say it. Pretty efficient right there. 2 pitches and 2 outs. I bet Joe looks at one here. 2 down, we go to Joel Schaefer. See, there's a veteran move there. He says 2 pitches, 2 outs, I'm going to take. Had a feeling about that. The 0-1. That's away. Now 1-1. Hunter Black on the mound for the Plum City Blues. 5 up, 5 down thus far. That's inside, now 2-1. Should Schaefer reach, Kyle Fritz waits on deck. He'll be in the DH role today. Fouled away. And now the count evens up at 2-2.
All foul balls in the press box and receive a free ice cream or cookie coupon.
Welcome aboard, Beryl.
Creamery and cookies.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on for the Fish. First baseman Joel Schaefer, the 40-year-old, trying to find his way on. Follows that straight back, and we'll stick at 2-2. Softly hit left side, gathered, throws across, and got him by 3 steps. Another ground out to third base.
Security Financial Bank is a proud
and that will do it for the Fish.
And the SCVBL tournament.
Here in the bottom of inning 2, they send 3 to the plate, 3 up, 3 down, and no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left after 2 in the books. 2-0 Plum City. Somebody found the queen. Yeah, we're just off the mic. I've got it in a spot, kind of in the blind spot behind the home plate where not many balls actually go, Steve. They have been around it, but nothing really that close. But sometimes if it gets close enough, just the shock of the netting kind of jiggles that thing. He's ready. Weston Lombard says, my arm is loose, throw her down. Trey Larson throws it down to Brian Giebel. And 9, 1, and 2 due up here for Plum City in the top of inning 3. Gunsluckner, Carroll, and Hunter Black.
Now batting the left fielder, number 27, Noah Lansluckner.
Looks at a ball away. Swings through that. Right, Steve? We're growing our audience, Steve. We're trying. Steve, what they, in the broadcast verite says, if you put out a product that people like, they might listen. So we'll see. I'm working at it. The pitch flowing up. Center fielder going back. Feiereisen camps under it and makes the catch in fairly deep center field. And anything in the air today is getting a little extra boost from that 10 to 15 mile an hour wind.
Logan Carroll.
So after Gunsluckner's fly out to center, we'll go to Logan Carroll back to the top of the order. Hit right back up the box. And a single for Logan Carroll. He reached on a walk his first time up, been on base twice. It's what you want for your leadoff batter with a walk and a single.
The pitcher, number 18, Hunter Black.
Now we got the pitcher, Hunter Black. Hunter hit into a 1-6-3 double play his first time up, grounded right back to Weston Lombard, who threw it to Giebel at short, coming across the bag, and got him pretty easily at first base. Was just what the doctor had ordered for the fish in the top of frame 1. Softly hit left side. That could be trouble. Giebel gobbles, throw to first, got him. Nice charge there by shortstop Brian Giebel. He had to come in on the infield grass area, throw it on the run, gets it across to Schaefer for out number 2.
Second baseman, number 2, Caleb Watkins.
Now we're going to Caleb Watkins with 2 in the bucket. Watkins grounded out to second his first time up. This one grounds to short. Gobbled by Giebel again and throws it across. And solid defense for the Fighting Fish there in the top of inning 3.
Trivia for you. First person to come up to the press box and tell me the correct answer will win.
So 2 grounds out, 2 ground outs to short. And Brian Giebel over there today fielding his position well. Plum City gets no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. 2.5 in the books from First National Bank of River Falls Field. Plum City 2, Fish nothing. I'd be interested to know what the audience thinks of the number 2. Do you think 2 is enough to win today? Or what is your magic number for a W here during this game? Is it 5? Is it 2? What do you guys think? What is the number? I'm curious to know what our audience thinks it's going to take to win this one. I'd be interested if anybody thinks 2 is enough. Little chicken train. Someone we had a request the other night for that online. Fritz, Penny, Item, who are due up here in the bottom of inning 3 for the Fish.
The Fighting Fish in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The designated hitter, number 8, Kyle.
I like
Fritz.
Sean. Sean says you got to score 7. Steve Manfred, I like that. 2 will not be enough. See, this is the kind of chit-chat we need going on here. I'm getting dizzy watching that, but we got to go back there a second until I move the camera. Strike 1. Yeah, that wind just makes person dizzy. We got to go there. Sorry. Bounces in there, and we're going 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike on designated hitter Kyle Fritz. Looking to get on. Just off the plate there, now 2-1. Yeah, the wind is whipping pretty good this afternoon. On an 80-degree, sun-drenched afternoon, that's high. Oh, called a strike. That was high, but called a strike, now 2-2. Hunter Black works quickly, and here he comes. Flown to left. And out of play. Once again, the wind just really pushing that down the line. That went way farther than I thought. That hit almost up on the Edward D. Jones sign up there, way out there in left field. And off the bat, it looked like a little flare that might make it to the third baseman. And, boy, a lot of carry out there to left today. Like I said, it's a Wrigley Field win today. The 2-2 just missed off the plate there. Now the count works full. Nice at bat here, leadoff at bat for Kyle Fritz in the bottom of frame 3. Fish yet to have a base runner today. They've gone in order twice in a row. It's a fly to left, and that is going to get down and gapped. And Fritzy will cruise into second base with a leadoff double right on cue. As I say, the Fish haven't had a base runner. And Kyle Fritz goes a little Oppo Tacos right there with a leadoff double.
Number 15, the big deal, Dylan Penny.
The big deal, Dylan Penny. Dylan's got himself a runner now in scoring position with nobody out. Here in the bottom of inning 3. Wind's died down a minute. We'll leave it right here. Shows bunt, gets down a beauty, and foul. I guess it wasn't that beautiful because it was foul. If it is a bunt situation, I think I'm just going to go here. I'm struggling because I'm trying to give you the best shot, but I also know it can be annoying with that camera blowing around out there. So this just isn't terrible if you're paying attention. I'll just say that. Swinging away now. Cue shot, foul wide of first base. And just like that, Hunter Black works ahead of Dylan Penny, 0-2. Okay, Steve, that's what I was looking for. You know, I'm looking for someone to tell me what they like because I'm trying to guess. I think I'm kind of like the rest of you. I don't mind this view. It doesn't really, you can't see balls and strikes as well, but it's not worth being dizzy over. This is kind of like sitting in the grandstand. You're about in row 27 right here. These are $87 seats. The 0-2 pitch got him on some high gas, and there's one out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 7, Josh Ida.
Got to give Josh his close-up, though. You know, tournament director, player, manager, kind of does it all. All right. Hey, it's got a note. Jackson Larson listening again. Jackson, welcome aboard. 0-1 on Item. Hunter Black set, and here it comes. Hit to the first baseman. Take it and step on his bag does Chris Biederman over there, and now there are 2 down. 3 unassisted, second out of the inning. We're going back. We're going back to the top of the order.
Shortstop, number 24, Brian Giebel.
Brian Giebel squared one up his first time up. He lined out to third. Nice snag over there by Logan Balzer. How about if Giebel gets one up in the wind? He's got the potential here. Got a runner at third with 2 in the bucket. Why don't you free swing here, Giebs? The pitch. Just off the plate, ball 1. Looking for something between the belly button and the belt. The 1-ball pitch, here it comes. Just missed there, now 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes, there's 2 outs. Runner at third for the Fish. Brian Giebel at the plate. Line out victim his first time up. Hunter Black and the Blues trying to shut down Giebel and the Fish here in the bottom of inning 3. The 2-0. Giebel straight up the chute. Infield calling. Shortstop moves over to the second base side and retires Giebel on an infield pop-out, and that will do it for the Fish here in the bottom of inning 3. They get no runs on 1 hit, the leadoff double by Kyle Fritz, but they fail to score him. And no errors and 1 left. After 3 in the books, still 2-0 Plum City.
Thanks to Josh and Gina for all their support.
Top of the 4th we go. If you're looking ahead to the Plum City Blues, top of the 4th, they're at the meat of the order, 4, 5, and 6. Biederman, Balzer, and Lance Johnson due up. Hey, it's Brian Giebel's birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, Brian Giebel, 1 day early.
If anybody found a light green wallet, please return it to the concession stand or the press box. Once again, a light green wallet was lost somewhere on the grounds. Thank you.
Looks like Weston Lombard is finishing up his warm-up tosses here as we head to the top of the 4th. Throw her down, he says. So when we ever redo the cameras, we have to like pour in a monolithic concrete pole and bolt it to the top of the concrete pole. That should be the engineered construction sequence to get a solid view out there, because you get dizzy. There we go. Chris Biederman now is in. And Biederman looks at a strike. Swings through that with a healthy hack. Now Weston Lombard works ahead of Chris Biederman, 0-2. Biederman singled and scored in the 2nd. Got him. So Biederman's gone via the strikeout. There is 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 20, Logan Polzer.
Now we're going to Logan Polzer, who hit a bomb his last time up, a 2-run jack into deep left center. There's a strike high on the outside corner. See, Steve, you need that. You just can't have stuff bouncing around in the weather. Ball gets away from Lombard. I'm sure he'll have a talk with Trey Larson between innings about throwing the rock back. The 1-1 pitch. Whew, pretty. Peas at the knees there. A little moan and groan from the Plum City crowd, but I'm telling you what, that's a pretty good pitch. flowing up. Fairly deep center fielder Fireisen moves over and makes the catch. Like he lost his footing for just a second. Then he got back on his horse and got over there right in front of the scoreboard and retires Logan Black on a fairly deep fly ball. Again, you get him up in the wind today, and you never know. 2 down. And Lombard seemed to have found the strike zone. So 2 down after the F8, and Lance Johnson is in. Grounder to second. Gathered by Gable, bobbles, throws across, and then a slow throw, gets by Schaefer, and he'll just stick at first base. So Gable had all kinds of problems with that. He bobbled it, and then he had to hurry his throw, and then he threw that short hop
Now batting
over to Schaefer, and Johnson will reach via an E6. And we go to Reed Hansen. Reed Hansen's in with 2 in the bucket. Runner at first. Gets a piece, fouls it back. It's 0-1. There's Lance Johnson. He reached on an error with 2 down here in the... God, we're in the top of inning 4 already. This one just cruising right along. Hunter Black, pitcher for Plum City, has faced just 1 more than the minimum. He's given up 1 hit, the double to Kyle Fritz. That's it. Somebody must have got dinged back there a little bit, giving everybody a little extra time on that foul ball. Oh and 1 is the count. There's 2 outs. Runner at first. He's out to his 4-step lead. Nice lead. Weston Lombard set and delivers. Grounder left side. Gathered on to first. This time they got him. Nice job, Deebs. Way to recover there. Nice recovery. Brian Giebel gobbles and gets Reed Hansen on a 6-3 ground out for the 3rd out of the inning. Plum City sends 4 to the plate. They get no runs on no hits. There was 1 error and 1 left. 3.5 in the books from First National Bank of River Falls Field. Still, Plum City 2, River Falls nothing. We'll see if the Fish can get something going on the 2nd time through the batting order here. Yeah, that's an error, Steve. Yeah, Steve, he both bobbled that and then threw it low, so on either end of that thing. Nice crowd gathering here this afternoon at First National Bank of River Falls Field, Plaza area. Good atmosphere. Baseball time, playoff baseball time. Winner of these 2 teams will head to the state tournament. Trey Larson, Ty Denzer, and Lucas Ludke I have up.
Leading off for the Fish in the bottom of the 4th inning. The catcher, number 2, Trey Larson.
Trey Larson grounded out to 3rd his first time up. 2nd appearance against Hunter Black. Makes his way to the plate. And here we go. Bottom of the 4th already. Flowing up. Near the line. 3 giving chase. And makes the catch. Shortstop with a tuck and roll. Minor collision out there, but what a catch by Lance Johnson. Wow. That deserves a holy buckets. Nice play. He went a long ways for that with that wind. And Gets Trey Larson on a foul out to the shortstop. 1 down. Wow. Huh. Nice play. Tip your hat. We honor good plays here, and that's one heck of a play. Strike on the outside corner. One heck of a play by Lance Johnson. Not only did he have to focus on the ball, but there was 3 guys converging, a potential catastrophe. Hammered to the right side, and that is through for a 1-out single for Ty Denzer. Hit that hard right past the first baseman.
1 out. It's time for the second baseman, number 3, Lucas Lutke.
Lutke's in now. Talk about home run power. Lucas has got some pop. Runner goes. Stolen base for Ty Denzer. Nice throw down. Denzer does too much speed. He'll steal second. There he stands now with 1 down. Fish trying to cut that lead in half at least here in the 4th and maybe more. The 1-ball pitch nips the corner. Now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Runner at second for the Fish. That's Ty Denzer. Lutke trying to knock him around. Just misses there. Now 2-1. Hunter Black got that call real close to that a pitch or 2 before, and I think said, I'm going to try to live there. Just missed, though. Now it's 2-1. Thanks. The pitch. Right back up the middle. That's going to get through, and that might play to run. Let's see. Here he comes. Denzer around third. Play at the plate. Won't be in time. Fisher on the board on a RBI single by Lucas Lutke.
After the RBI single by Lutke, it's time for the center fielder, number 9, Mitchell Fireeyes.
The Fish have cut it in half. Now we're going to Mitchell Fireeisen, center fielder. Let's see if they try to get Lutke in motion. I think Lucas has got some wheels. Let's see. Fireeisen lifts one up, foul, and that is going to get to the seats. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Hammer to the left side, and that is also foul. 0-2 now on Mitchell Fireeisen. Lutke over there at first base getting his lead. The 0-2 pitch to Mitchell. Here it comes. No, going to check the runner first. Back in safely. They're thinking about him. Good 0-2 pitch and a good take there by Mitchell. Lutke out to his lead. Fireeisen waves the bat. Hunter Black rocks and delivers. That's hit, pulled foul as well. Heads up down the left field line. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner over here at first base is Lucas Lutke, who had an RBI single. The pitch. Flowing up, right side, kind of in no man's land. Is going to be a tough play. And doubled off Lutke at first base after the catch in very short right field. Everybody at home is saying, where was Lutke going on that? Maybe he thought that was going to drop. But great hustle by the right fielder to make the catch. Slide to his knees and then alertly throw it in and double off Lutke at first base. So Fire Rising flies out to right. And then they go 9. I think, who do you throw it back to? Maybe the second baseman or pitcher? I think it was 9 back to 1 for the third out of the inning. So that will do it for the Fish. They do cut the lead in half. They get Ty Denzer led that inning off with a single, and then he was stole a base and then knocked in by Lutke. So the Fish get 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and none left. Now 4 are in the books here from First National Bank at River Falls Field, and it's the Fish, Plum City 2, the Fish 1.
That was my fault. I surprised Frenchie. I apologize. Impact Sports and new Calvera Blitz helmet. The game is about to change. Find out more at protectthishead.com. Sailors Meats in Elmwood, Wisconsin is a proud supporter of the St. Croix Valley Baseball League. A tip of the cap to Sailors Meats in Elmwood.
If you're looking ahead to the Plum City, top of the 5th, we're going to go 9, 1, and 2. Kilbotten, Gunsluckner, and Logan Carroll, who is back at the top of the order. 8, 9, 1.
Leading off for the Plum City Blues in the top of the 5th inning. The right fielder, number 15, Tyler Kilbotten.
Tyler Kilbotten is in. Top of the 5th. Your scoreboard is all correct. If you get a chance, hit your Google box and go to getoutandtry.com. All about the St. Croix Valley. Had a guest up here last game. Katie Axel, who started a website called getoutandtry.com, all about St. Croix Valley. The 1-1 shows bunt. Lets it go back, and now it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike on right fielder Tyler Kilbotten, who made a real nice play against Mitchell Fire Eyes and soft fly into right and then doubled up Lutke off of first base. The 2-1 fouled away, and now the count's even at 2-2. Weston Lombard doing a nice job on the mound for the Fighting Fish, and Hunter Black did a nice job for Plum City. We got a regular pitcher's duel going on, a 2-1 here in the middle frames. The pitch fouled away. The Fish actually have 3 hits. Let's do this. Fish have the pitch. Got him. And Kilbotten is gone with a swinging strikeout, 1 out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 27, Noah Gunsluckner.
Hey, Greg, I've got the Fish down for 3 hits. They had a double and then 2 singles. They had a double by Fritzy. That's gapped. And that's down into the wall. Thought we had a catch up there, but we didn't. Down into the wall, and that's a double for Gunsluckner. Noah's got some fans in the house, and he finds himself on second base with 1 out.
It's time for the center fielder, number 24, Logan Carroll.
Logan Carroll is now up. Logan Carroll 1 for 2 today. Fouled away. Yeah, the Fish have 3 hits. Double by Fritzy, single by Denzer, and a single by Lutke. Well, unless you gave that last one an error. You might have gave that last one an error. I don't know. I'm sorry. Did you give that an error on that first baseman, that Lutke hit? There were 3 hits for the Fish then. We had a double and 2 singles. Fritzy hit a double in the third. Denzer hit a single, and then Lukey hit a single. I don't know. I gave him a hit, but you guys might have given him an error. That's fine. I don't want to get up in your chili. Sorry. Yeah. So there you go. I'm good yet, I think. Thank you, though, Penny. Thank you. That'd be good. Called to strike. Now 0-2 on leadoff batter Logan Carroll, who's 1 for 2 today. Runner at second base. You can see him in your foreground right there. Right back up the middle. And that's through. And I think that might score a run. Here he comes. Play at the plate, and he'll score. And Plum City tacks on another one. On another single by Logan Carroll, right back up the middle. So Logan Carroll with a single back up to the middle. He advances to second on the throw and plates Gunsluckner.
18, Hunter Black.
Hunter Black is in, 0 for 2 today. Pours that one in there, strike one. Fouled away. And now it's 0-2. We're at the 2 spot in the order for Plum City. They plated one on a double by Gunsluckner, and then Logan Carroll knocked him in. And Carroll went to second and just traded places with Gunsluckner on the throw to home. 3-1 now, Plum City. We're in the top of the 5th. There is 1 out. No balls and 2 strikes on the batter. Weston Lombard stares in to his battery mate, Trey Larson. He's got what he likes, set, and here he comes. Fouled away and out of play, and we'll stick at 0-2. Right, Steve? Once again, Weston Lombard taking his time now, and he's set and delivers. Right back to Weston. That's back up through the box, and that could plate another run as well. And once again, Plum City wraps one right back where it came from, right back up through the box. And Hunter Black with a single that scores Logan Carroll.
The second baseman, number 2, Caleb Watkins.
And just like that, 4-1 Plum City with still just 1 out. And we're going to Caleb Watkins in the 3-hole. Ground out victim twice today. Here's your runner at first, Hunter Black with an RBI single right back up through the box. That's down low, ball 1. Somebody page that umpire and tell him to move 2 steps to his right, would you? I think we'll just stick here then. Can't see it anyway. Fouled away. Now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 runs in here for the Blues in the top of frame 5. They've knocked out 3 hits. We're at the 3 spot in the order. Chris Biederman waits on deck. Always a big home run threat. Watkins grounded out to second and grounded out to short. Lombard trying to induce a double play ball. Slowly hit left side and foul. Ground ball, left side. Foul again. Foul, got a piece off the helmet and head of catcher Trey Larson. Umpire's going to give him a little bit of time to gather himself. And we're stuck at 1-2. Yeah, those ring your bell. You get one up there on the forehead, top of the head. And it doesn't look that bad, but trust me, you get a little dizzy on those sometimes. They hit you just in the right spot. Catchers don't even have concussions off of those sometimes. Runner gets his lead off of first. Lombard. Set. And delivers. Hit towards second, and that is off the second baseman's glove and on into center field. And right now, Plum City Blues are hitting them where they ain't. That's 3 hits in a row right back up the middle, and they're really not that hard, but boy, they've got seeing eyes. And that was off the glove of Lucas Ludke, but there's no way he's getting that. Now it's first and second, and we go to Chris Biederman, not before a conference on the mound. Matt Dornick will head out. Have a little chat with his troops, try to settle everybody down. So far, the line on this game, Plum City has 4 runs on 7 hits and 1 error. The Fish have officially 1 run, I'm going to call it 3 hits and 1 error. All Plum City fans are to the edge of their seats right now when Chris Biederman steps up. First and second. 1 out. 4-hole hitter Biederman, the ever dangerous Frank, the tank Biederman. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners out to their leads. The pitch to Biederman. Here it comes. That's a healthy cut. Gets a piece. Foul ball. It's now 1-1. Runners out to their leads at first and second with 1 down. Lombard set. Delivers to Biederman. That's hammered into left. And that is right at the left fielder. Wow. Right at Josh Idem. He squared that up. Idem went back about 6 steps and snagged that. If Biederman gets that up at all, that is big trouble. He just hit that too well and too much on a line. And right at Idem, who makes a nice play. And that came in hot. So Biederman lines out to left, 2 down. Fouled away at the plate. And we're at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Plum City has tacked on a couple here in the top of inning 5. They've got 2 runs on 4 hits, a double and 3 singles. And those 3 singles were right back through the box, right back up into the middle. The 1-1 pitch, here it comes. That's low. Once again, Weston Lombard stares in, set at the belt, delivers to Logan Balzer. Just missed off the plate, now 3-1. We're at the 5 spot in the order. Logan Balzer hit a 2-run jack back in the second. Flew out deep to center a second time up. Must be seeing beach balls here this afternoon. Sitting in the catbird seat now at 3-1. The pitch. Hit to center field. This one's not that deep. Fire rising right at him. And that will do it for the Blues here in the top of the 5th, but not before they double up their 2 into a 4. They get 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Now, after 4.5 innings of play, it is Plum City 4, the Fish 1.
Or online at rivercitystitch.com.
A little conference over there by the Fish. Someone's going to kick the bat rack, maybe. Yeah, they do. So if the Fish lose, these 2 teams will play again right after this. And then the winner of that will punch their ticket to the state tournament. Double elimination. Fish have not lost yet. So that's the deal. Same thing happened in that first game. Ellsworth did end up winning that, but if Elmwood would have beat Prescott the first game, then they would have played again as well. But since Prescott won, they went right through the bracket without a loss, and they punched their ticket. River Falls has gotten here without a loss. Plum City with 1 loss. So Plum City's got to beat the Fish twice today. So, see, Plum City hitting them where they ain't so far. Schaefer, Fritz, and Penny are who I have due up here. Joel Schaefer.
In the bottom of the 5th inning, the first baseman, number 14, Big Joel Schaefer.
Schaefer grounded out to third his first time up today. I was a fan favorite. They call him Dad. Looks at a strike on the outside corner, and Hunter Black, who's pitched to Jem, works ahead. The pitch. That's hit to right, and that's through. Leadoff single for Big Joel Schaefer. Nice job just planting that right into right field. Little one-handed, hit the sweet spot with that. Flip it into right.
Kyle Fritz.
Now we're going to Kyle Fritz with nobody out. Kyle Fritz had himself a double his last time up. Looks at a ball just off the plate. There's Joel Schaefer over there at first base. I don't know if he's really a steal threat per se. The pitch. That nips the corner. Now it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. I'm going to say it's getting late in a 7-inning baseball game. I mean, 5th inning, you got to chip away here. That's outside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike on Kyle Fritz, a designated hitter. 1 for 1 today with a nice double his last time up. Tries to bend that one in there. Called the ball. Now 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. There's your runner at first base. The 3-1 pitch. That's down. And on down to first goes Kyle Fritz, and the Fish are in a bit of business here in the bottom of inning 5.
Time for the third baseman, number 15. The big deal, Dylan Penny.
The big deal, Dylan Penny. See if Dylan can turn one around, huh? flowing up, right side. Second baseman calling, and he'll get it. And there's one out.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 7, Josh Item.
So with that fly out to second, we go to Josh Item. One down. That's not happening. Ball 1 inside to Item. Should Item get on safely, then Brian Giebel will bat next, top of the order. There is just one out. I guess it'd be more accurately to say Brian Giebel waits in the on-deck circle. Too many unknowns what could happen here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Fish have runners at first and second. Hunter Black has been in control today. The pitch. That's high. Now 2-1. I think Giebel would love to get one up in the wind if he gets a chance here. 2-1. Black set. He checks the runners. Now delivers. Item a little flare up and out of play. And Item wanted that. A little irritated with himself there. And now it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 runners on for the Fish. Hunter Black working hard against left fielder Josh Item. We're at the 9th spot in the order on a sun-drenched afternoon. The 2-2 pitch. Item soft roller, left side. Bobbled, gathered. Everybody's going to be safe. Couldn't get it out of the mitt. Could the shortstop? I'm going to watch for the official score on that, if that's going to be a hit or error. Probably an error on the shortstop. Oh, giving that a base hit. I like it. Hit so softly. Item with an infield single. He's a tournament director. He deserves it. Hey, is this where it gets fun? Ryan Giebel with the bases juiced, the bases full of fish. I'm just going to anticipate here. I'm going to anticipate right here. Giebel with 1 grand slam already this tournament. The pitch, that's off the plate, ball 1. I don't think, thank you, Jaden, I don't think you want to get behind Giebel here with the bases loaded and 1 out. Hunter Black in a jam. The pitch. Giebel, whoo! That's where you hope he has his shoes double tied, because he almost came out of them there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are absolutely full. The live well is full of fish. Got 1 muskie out there and a couple walleye. The pitch. Giebel with another healthy hack at that. Show you what we got going on. There you go. Live well's full. Something in deep here. Let's get one in. The 1-2. Fastball in the outside corner, and Giebel fouls that away, and he'll live for another pitch. I want to welcome everybody in this afternoon. We got a great baseball game going on. Plum City leading 4-1. I'm Kevin Westhouse. Glad you could be with me this afternoon. I'm having a good time. Hope you folks are enjoying the game. Glad to have you here. Great point juncture in this game here. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, Brian Giebel. The pitch. Flowing up on the infield, and that's going to be infield fly rule. And Giebel's out. Second time in a row, Giebel's flowing out on the infield. He's not happy with himself. F6, 2 down.
The catcher, number 2, Trey Larson.
Now we're going to Trey Larson with 2 outs. See if he can rally with 2. A lot of opportunity out there. A lot of RBI opportunity out there for Trey. There's a strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Hunter Black, pretty fine. You know, he's working the edges, mixing up his speeds well. The 0-1. Trey Larson hammers one into left center. That's going to get all the way to the wall. That's going to clear the bases. 1 run in, 2 runs in. Oh, they're going to hold item up at third. 2-run double by Trey Larson. High fives all the way around into the Fish dugout.
For Trey Larson, after his 2 RBI double.
Boy, 2 out, 2 RBI double. You know what I say about those? My favorite kind.
With 2 on and 2 out, it's time for the right fielder, number 10, Ty Denzer.
I don't want to understate it, but that was rather big. Nice piece of hitting there by Trey Larson. I have to get my outs right. How about that? There are 2 outs, people. There we go. Sorry about that. Ty Denzer, 1 for 2 today. Single and a run scored. The pitch. Ball outside. Should Denzer reach, Lucas Ludke waits on deck with 2 outs. 4-3. We've got ourselves a ball game. And whoever said 2 wasn't the number, you were right. Yeah, Scott, I kind of agree with that, but I went with the official score in the booth. Because if he does field that cleanly, he could have flipped it to third for the forced out, but hit so slowly, it wasn't a guaranteed out, so borderline, but you could make the argument. It'd be fun. It'd be fun to talk about over a beer sometime. I didn't call it because I wasn't sure. I waited for the official score in the box, and I just went with what they had. 3-1 now on Ty Denzer. The pitch. He walks. And Denzer is on. And once again, the live well is full.
Full of fish.
There you go. That's it.
It brings up the second baseman, number 3, Lucas Ludke.
Another fan favorite, Lucas Ludke. Not before a little conference on the mound, though. Thank you, Penny. Wendy, Mrs. Penny. Appreciate it. I needed that. This one's warm. Lucas Ludke, 1 for 2 today. Looking to keep that going. Fish have a great opportunity right here with the live well full to take the lead with 2 outs. Could take a page out of the Prescott Pirates book and they score 6 of their 7 runs or 7 out of their 8 runs, whatever it was, with 2 outs. Ludke looks at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1, and Hunter Black has got his work cut out for him here against 4-hole hitter Lucas Ludke. Yeah, Steve, I started that a while back, and I think it just caught on, Steve. Don't tell nobody. I think that caught on. Fairly descriptive, though, right? Bumper stickers, Steve? 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Ludke swings through that. He gets a piece, fouls it into the catcher's mitt, and now it's 1-2. Crowds on the edge of their seats now. Ludke gets in the box. The pitch. Right back up the middle. That's going to get through! 1 run is in. Item scores. Here comes the second run to the plate. Fish take the lead. Lucas. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, we had a play at third base. So I didn't get that on camera. That's going to be interesting. So there was a play at third base, and they got the out at third base before the last run scored. So Ludke singles up the middle. They throw over to third. They get the third out of the inning at third base before the 5th run scored. So hopefully I described that well enough. So item scored. And Trey Larson was not able to cross the plate before Ty Denzer was tagged out at third base. But hey, with that,
River City Disposal for all their support over the years. We sincerely appreciate it.
so with that said, the Fish do tie the baseball game up at 4. So I'm going to describe that one more time because I wasn't able to get the shot of the out at third base. I was just anticipating 2 runs scoring, but I'll tell you what, Plum City alertly had made a quick throw over to third base and got Ty Denzer sliding in, and the home plate umpire was all over that. You saw him go safe, safe, safe on that second one. The runner did not score on Trey Larson crossing the plate before Denzer was tagged out at third. So Ludke comes up clutch. He does tie the game, but the Fish are unable to take the lead because of a heads-up throw over to third to get Ty Denzer out at third before the run scores. After 5, so the Fish plate 3 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. After 5 in the books, we have a new ball game, folks. We're all knotted at 4. Pretty exciting. Yeah, Scott, I agree. That was well done by everybody. Yeah, he was hustling. Denzer was hustling. It's just a great throw. So, great hustle by Denzer. Great throw by the Blues. Umpires all over that call like a pack of dogs on a 3-legged cat.
The shortstop, number 21.
And we're knotted at 4. Six, 7, 8 due up for Plum City. Fouled away and out of play. Let's see how the wind is doing. Let's go. That's not good. Look at that, that's sun and wind. That just kind of hurts my eyes. Let's go here. This is comfortable. Chopper, left side. And that is going to get through for a leadoff single for Lance Johnson. Lance Johnson now 1 for 3 on the day.
The catcher, number 22, Reed Hansen.
That'll bring Reed Hansen to the plate now with nobody out here in the top of inning 6. There's Lance Johnson, your lead runner. Shows bunt. Gets it down. Get the out at first. High throw up. Got him. Quick throw back to second base. And safe. Sacrifice has been completed. Reed Hansen advances Lance Johnson to second on the sack bunt. It goes 1-3, 1 out. Now we're going to the 8th spot in the order, Tyler Kilbottom. Tyler strikeout victim twice today, but now he's got a runner at second with 1 out. Soft wispy clouds floating over. See some shadows on the infield. Hit back just over the pitcher's head. That's going to be a tough play for everybody, and everybody's going to be safe. And that ball is a base hit in no man's land. I don't know, Steve. Base hit. That was a high chopper over the pitcher's head. Ends up in no man's land. Giebel charges, but there's no way anybody's making a play there. And that's just an infield single for Tyler Kilbottom. And I tell you, Plum City's had that kind of day. They've been finding the holes. Now we go to Noah Gunsluckner, who's doubled and scored his last time up. There's your runners. First and third for Plum City. One in the bucket. 4-4 baseball game. This is a big juncture. Nice job by Trey Larson behind the dish. 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at first and third for Plum City. Weston Lombard working hard. Throwing to his battery mate Trey Larson. Working from the stretch. Stares in, has what he likes. Here it comes. Little jam shot to the right side. And that grip tape oppo tackle single will plate the 5th run for Plum City. Got it right up in his kitchen off the grip tape and flares one into right field into no man's land, and that's a single. And just like I said, just like that infield single, I'm not making any excuses. I'm just telling you what I see. Infield single, bounces into a hole nobody could get to, and then right there, Noah Gunslickner hits one about 2 inches above his hands and pounds it into right for another single. Run scores 5-4 Plum City. Nice job by Plum City getting it into play and hitting them where they ain't. That's what it's all about, folks. Still 1 out. But now we're back to the top of the order. 8 and 9 throw up a couple singles. Fouled away at the plate. There's your Plum City runners. Kilbotton at second. Gunsluckner at first. Logan Carroll at the dish. Little activity in the Fish bullpen. That's high. Ball 1. That is a hit, Steve. The 1-1. Now 2-1. First and second, 1 out. Lombard battling Logan Carroll, the center fielder. Logan's got himself 2 hits today and a walk. He's been on 3 times in the leadoff spot. That's high. Now 3-1. Yeah, activity in the Fish bullpen. Lombard may be tiring, leaving it upstairs a little bit. Sometimes that is a sign of being a little bit tired. We'll see. Pitch count probably around 80, 85, I'm guessing. And that's high as well, and you guys can be the judge of that at home. Carroll on for the 4th time today. 2 walks and 2 hits. That looks pretty good on the bingo card for the leadoff batter. Now the bases are juiced for Hunter Black. And
now batting, the pitcher number 18, Hunter Black.
Hunter Black is grounded out into a double play, grounded to short, and singled. Full boat. There's a strike, and Lombard works ahead. What Lombard is hoping for here is a comebacker. And Plum City is looking for a gapper. The 0-1. How about a little soft, little one-handed spray out into left to plate 2 more. And that's what happens there. Nothing too fancy at all. He just tennis rackets that out into left and drops it in for a 2 RBI single for Hunter Black, his 2nd hit of the game. And plates 2 more for Plum City.
After the 2 RBI single by Black. Now it's time for pinch hitter number 3, Chad Fox.
Chad Fox now in pinch hitting for Caleb Watkins. Chad Fox looks at a strike. Tell you what, Plum City has used the whole field today, and they have found the voids, and they have put the ball there. 7-4 now, Plum City. Still 1 out, top of the 6th. Who's enjoying the game? Raise your hand. Put your hands together. The 1-1 pitch. Chad Fox swings through that. It's 1-2. Let me try this again, see how the wind is doing. I'll leave it here for 1 pitch. Get a little dizzy. The 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. So all of you baseball players watching at home, especially you pitchers, do you want that one or what? Yeah, there's your 7. 2-2 is the count. Here it comes. Strike 3. Backdoor breaker drops in there and gets Chad Fox looking. And now there are 2 out. Two in the bucket. And we're going to the ever dangerous Chris Biederman. Biederman 1 for 3 today with a run scored. Swings through that high fastball, 0-1, and Weston Lombard works ahead. Runners at the corners for Plum City with 2 outs. Biederman at the plate. Strike 2, fastball in the outside corner, and Lombard's working hard, and he works ahead. The 0-2 tries to get him with some high gas. Jugs gun had that one at 84, but out of the zone. Little extra. I heard a little grunt on that too, I believe, by Weston Lombard. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Biederman. The pitch fouled straight back, and we'll stick at 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's 2 on. Runners at the corners for Plum City. Have already plated 3 this inning, looking to add to that here with 2 in the bucket. Weston Lombard and the Fish looking to go on shutdown. Popped up. Battling the sun. Right fielder Denzer calling, moving over and makes the catch for out number 3. Nice job by Denzer coming over into very short right field and making the play. That wasn't easy either. But Biederman flies out to right. And that will do it for Plum City here in the top of the 6th, but some serious damage done. They get 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 5.5 in the books. It is now Plum City 7, River Falls 4. We're going to the bottom of inning 6.
And now for $199, this is a 50-50 raffle. It's a red ticket. Winning ticket number is 515332. 515332 for the winner of the 50-50. Go see Riley, Molly, and Lauren, Fighting Fish superfans and volunteers this afternoon. We thanks a lot, girls, for all your hard work. Now pitching. for the
Yes,
Plum
7-inning
Blues,
baseball game.
Number 3, Chad Fox.
Chad Fox now in relief of Hunter Black. So Chad Fox now pitching.
Leading off to the fighting pitch, the center fielder, number 9, Mitchell Fireeisen.
And Mitchell Fireeisen is in, the center fielder. And the Fish have their work cut out for them. But Fish have got to the bullpen, so let's see what happens here. Chad Crazy Like a Fox is in relief of Hunter Black, who just did an outstanding job. Throws in a frisbee, and Fireeisen fouls it away. It's now 1-1. The 1-1, that's low, 2-1. Fish have 6 outs. See how scrappy they are today. The 3-1. And that's a leadoff walk for Mitchell Fireeisen. Fish need base runners.
Next up for the Fish, the first baseman, number 14, Big Joel Schaefer.
Big Joel Schaefer making his way to the dish. Schaef's got himself a hit today. He's 1 for 2. Solid single his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes. Chad Fox trying to find the zone.
The Fighting Fish and the River Falls Baseball Council would like to thank Siggy's on Main in Stillwater for all their support of the St. Croix Valley Baseball League Tournament. Great food, live music at Siggy's on Main in Stillwater. Now batting, the designated hitter, number 8, Kyle Ritz.
Joel Schaefer with a walk. And Kyle Fritz at the plate. Kyle Fritz with a double and a walk and a run scored. Catch my breath. One ball, one strike. shows bunt, pops at it, and fouls it away. I'm not going to get too detailed, but you can imagine I'm doing a baseball game by myself and drink 8 waters. That's all I'm going to say. Whew, I didn't miss too much, though. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Flown to left. Left fielder cruising over and makes the catch. So Fritzy flies out to left, and now there's 1 out.
Next up for the pitch, the third baseman, number 15, the big deal, Dylan Penny.
So after the fly out to left, 1 out, we're going to Dylan Penny. How about now, Dylan? How about right now? Two leadoff walks. You got to make that hurt if you're a fish fan. Called a strike, and nobody's happy with that at all. Fox set, and here he comes. Inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's 1 out. Fish have 2 on. Back-to-back walks. Leadoff walk, and the second guy walked. And we had a fly out to left. We're at the 8th spot in the order. Dylan Penny, the pitch. Hammered at the left, but that's going to be foul and out of play. That's on top of the Best Made Cookie batting cages down the left field line. Good wood, just pulled it foul. That's high. Now 2-2. I guess you could categorize Chad Fox right now effectively wild. Borderline of too wild, especially if he with another walk. Dylan Penny, the big deal, looking to be the big deal. The pitch fouled away at the plate, and now it's stuck at 2-2. There's your runners. Joel Schaefer on the near bag. Mitchell Fireeyes out there at second. Hit to the left side. Gonna go to third. Got him at third base as the field umpire right there. Nice play by shortstop Lance Johnson to flip it over to Logan Balzer to get the force out. And Mitchell is out at third. And Dylan Penny reaches on the fielder's choice.
7, Josh Ida.
So now there's 2 outs. On the force out 6-5, we're going to Josh Idem. Hey, why wouldn't the tournament director get a nice hit here? Tries to wear it, can't pull it on. It's a ball inside. 2 outs. No, Steve, there's not. Whew, high strike. Wind is blowing. The flags are starched, and they're blowing straight out to left. Item with a little soft fly into left. Left fielder coming in, battling the sun, and makes the catch out in medium deep left field. And I tell you what, the Fish let Plum City off the hook there, so to speak. 2 walks to start Who knows? I tell you what, it's kind of been Plum
Leading off
City's
for the Blues
game.
in the top of the seventh
Unless
inning.
things change, I don't
The
know.
third baseman, number 20, Logan Polzer.
So you say, where are we at in the Plum City order? We're at 5, 6, and 7. Balzer, Johnson, Hanson. And Lombard throws one in there for a strike, 0-1. The pitch, 58-footer, 1-1. Swung at that, now it's 1-2. So Logan Balzer hit a 2-run home run back in the second into deep left center field. And he's flew out to center twice after that, and both deep. So he's made good contact 3 times, once for a home run. Lombard trying to keep the ball down, now it's 2-2. Hit to the left side. Gathered, long throw across. No way, no chance of getting him. Infield single right there. No chance. Giebel slides way into the outfield grass. He does get his glove in, the ball in the glove, but there's no throw, nothing going on there. Another infield single for Logan Balzer. If you detected a little bit of "I can't believe it" in that comment, well, it's like the 7th one. And that's not even an exaggeration. It's okay, though. I mean, you earn them. You hit them where they ain't. So hats off to the Plum City. Hit them where they ain't. That's the name of the game. We've all been playing these types of baseball games. Duck snort here, and a duck snort there, and a grip tape here, and a grip tape there. How about a grounder to short? 6-4-3. Second one of those today for the Fish, and Lance Johnson grounds out into a double play. Nicely executed by the Fish.
Now batting.
And now we're going to go to Reed Hansen.
22, Reed Hansen.
Looks at a strike. Let's check this out. Terrible. It's down low. 2 in the bucket now, just like that, with a nice 6-4-3 double play. Lombard rocks and delivers. Chopper right side. Gathered by Lutke. Backhanded. Flips to first. Got him. And that will do it for Plum City here in the top of the 7th. But the River Falls Fighting Fish have their work cut out for them right here. They're down by 3. Plum City Blues end up sending 3 to the plate. They get no runs on 1 hit. There was no errors and none left. After 6.5, Plum City 7, River Falls 4. We're going to the bottom of the 7th in a 7-inning baseball game. Top of the order due up for the fish here in the bottom of frame 7. Fish down by 3. Giebel, Larson, Denzer, and Ludke. Plum City says that sounds like outs, and the River Falls Fighting Fish fans say that sounds like runs. Let's see.
24, Brian Giebel.
Giebel is in, and we're ready to go here in the bottom of inning 7. The pitch. 1 ball on Brian Giebel. Giebel hits one to left fairly well, looking back, looking up at the track. Gone! Brian Giebel, solo jack here in the bottom of the 7th, gets one up in the Wrigley Field wind, circling the bags, gets the fish within 2, put it on the board, yes! Brian Giebel. Fish know they still have some work, some meat on the bone yet, but it takes a little nibble off it right there. Left fielder knew that before anybody. I knew there's a lot of wind, so I thought maybe. But there's one, 7-5. Second home run of the tournament for Brian Giebel. Still nobody out. 2 spot in the order. Trey Larson at the dish. Healthy cut there. And now it goes 0-2 on Trey. Trey Larson with a real nice pitch. Off the arm of Chad Fox, finds the black. Larson didn't agree, and there's one down.
The right fielder, number 10, Ty Denzer.
Now we're going to Ty Denzer with the 1 out. Denzer has been on twice. Singled and scored in the 4th, walked in the 5th, grounded out in the 1st. Throws a whammo in there, and it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Chopper right side, fielded by Biederman, steps on the bag, and there are 2 outs. It goes 3 unassisted, 2 down.
The second baseman, number 3, Lucas Ludke.
Fish down to their last out. 4 spot in the order. Lucas Ludke, see if he can scratch and claw and find a way on. Little flare into left. And that is down. And the fish still have life. Ludke with a 2-out single to left.
2 out. It's time for the center fielder, number 9, Mitchell Fireeisen.
Mitchell Fireeisen, I think, hit a home run against this team in the regular season in a losing effort. See what he can do here against Chad Fox. Mitchell asks the umpire, isn't that up? Umpire just shakes his head and says, nope. 0-1 now on Fireeisen with 2 outs. Fireeisen's a tying run. The pitch popped up, straight up the chute. Should have a play. Shortstop makes the catch. Blues win. We're going to game 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the Plum City win, both teams will rinse and repeat and play one more game after a short break.
High fives all the way around.
Get some refreshments and stick around. The last game will be.
And that will do it. Your final on game 1. Plum City Blues 7, River Falls Fighting Fish 5. And that will cause the if game right here to see who advances to the state tournament. Plum City gets the win off the arm, behind the arm then of Hunter Black and Chad Fox with the save. Hunter Black with the W, Weston Lombard with the loss today. The Plum City Blues get 7 runs on 12 hits. They had 1 error. The Fish get 5 runs on 9 hits, and they had 1 error. Game time, 1 hour and 56 minutes. Tell you what, I'm going to take a little break. We're going to reset this thing. I'm going to go back and do some computer work, and we will get game 2 ready to go on the River Falls Sports Channel here on the YouTube. So I'm going to shut this down, and you can come back, River Falls Sports Channel. The next game will be there in probably 10 or 15 minutes. So until then, on behalf of the St. Croix Valley Baseball League, the River Falls Fighting Fish, Josh Item, Tournament Director, I am Kevin Westhouse, saying thanks again for joining us, everybody, and hope to see you back here shortly in about 15 minutes for the IF game, the one that's going to decide who's going to head to the state tournament. Until then, everybody, good night.